And Taoiseach, I'm glad you're there because I'm raising Galway and the housing crisis once again. And back in February 19, I think it was, February 19, over 5 years ago, a task force was set up. Such was the seriousness of the problem then and the emergency situation. And I'm on record for saying the housing crisis in Galway is worse than Dublin. And Simon Community do quarterly reports, and in relation to HAP or support schemes, there are no properties available under HAP in each of the quarterly reports that they've done. And so we've a task force sitting since 2019. It's now 24, and the only thing that's happened, Taoiseach, is they've changed their name to a task force delivery force. And they've streamlined the amount of people on that. There's no final report that tells us what are the barriers to housing in Galway. And the worst of all, Taoiseach, for me, as someone that lives in Galway, I'm looking at empty local authority houses, without exaggeration, one in my area for over 3 years, other houses for longer, others for 2 and 1 years.
Thank you,
There's
Deputy.
no sense of urgency whatsoever. Garmagat.
There's no excuse for empty houses, local authority houses. The local authority should get going. I remember coming in 2021, we provided additional resources to get voids done, and thousands were done across the length and breadth of the country. And I think it's unacceptable that houses are left idle after they've been vacated. And local authorities really need to get going on the voids as well. And then, in terms of social housing is the key way, I think, to deal with homelessness. And last year, about 12,000 social houses were delivered. Of that, 8,500 were new builds. And it seems what you're suggesting. What I'm drawing from the presentation, I think Galway, urban or the local authorities in Galway, I think need to increase its output. So when I talk to the minister, I'll ask him to review the situation in Galway and see what the issues are. Yeah.